CONCACAF Nations League, Tuesday, 10th September. Trinidad and Tobago will face French Guyana at the Dwight York Stadium. Tobago, the Stars will be on the field. Kickoff, 7 p.m. sharp. Be there to see the battle unfold. Time to represent our national pride. TNT, this September. It's time to rally again. The CONCACAF Nations League.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Morning Tobago. This morning we're talking all things football. And as we have that conversation this morning, I have in studio with me Mr. Everton Alfred, who is the president of the Tobago Football Association, as well as Mr. Shaun Fuentes, who is the director of communications and the media at the TTFA. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So this morning we are talking CONCACAF, right? And we are looking at the under 14, if I'm not mistaken. So tell us a bit about that competition, Mr. Alfred.
All right, just a little correction. We're talking CONCACAF, yes, but we're talking Nations League football, and this is where the senior guys are playing. The CONCACAF under 14 recently completed in Tobago here, and that was a wonderful experience. But we're now going to the big guys, and I would like to say that this is now showtime, because we're looking forward to not only a good game, but Tobago is looking forward to seeing the son of the soil showcase his talent in front of his audience for the first time in a competitive game of this nature. And I would here really to urge Tobago to come out to really support not only Showtime, but support our national team, because they do need the support now. This game is important to us. French Guyana we're going to be playing against, and we need the win, and we need the 12th man, which is the crowd.
Right. And tell us, what does this mean for Tobago with this match happening?
All right. Well, what it means to Tobago is the opportunity for all of Tobago to see football at the highest level of CONCACAF. Over the years, we've always had to journey to Trinidad to witness our national team play, witness some of the stars who are selected in the national team. Here's the opportunity now to be at home in Tobago and to just have to journey to the Dwight York Stadium. So it means a lot, one, in terms of your expenditure, but more than that, it means a lot for the young footballers. They have the opportunity now to see football at this level. They have something that they can now reflect on 5 years from now and say, listen, I want to be part of the national team in 5 years or 10 years' time. So therefore, it's a wonderful opportunity for all of Tobago.
Mr. Fuentes, tell us, can we look forward to more of these games being played in Tobago? And what was a part of the conceptualization that led to us having it here?
Definitely. It's interesting that in your news updates a few minutes ago, you spoke about the demand for high energy in Tobago. And we at the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, we've recognized that Tobago is, it's a beautiful sister isle, and you've produced so many icons in this small island. Obviously, Dwight York being at the top, at the helm. And the fact is that over the years, we've heard the cries from Tobagonians for more football, more international football to be played in Tobago. And as you mentioned earlier, the CFU U14 boys took place just a few weeks ago, and that was the U14 championship. And the Tier 1 group, which comprised of Jamaica, the eventual champions, and Trinidad and Tobago, was held here in Tobago, and that's because the TTFA recognized the importance of bringing these sort of events to Tobago. This is also the second CONCACAF Nations League match that we are hosting here in just under 2 years. Previously, we would have played the League B playoff against Nicaragua. That was played at the Dwight York Stadium. And this game tomorrow is of huge significance, partly because we're coming off a defeat to Honduras in the earlier game played about 3 days ago. And this game is very significant because we are looking to bounce back. We need to get the win. And we are asking Tobago to bring the energy to the Dwight York Stadium tomorrow at 7 p.m. In saying that also, to go back to your question, we do have that indication or that interest in bringing more football to Tobago. Right now, the TTFA is in discussions with CONCACAF to bring more of these youth championships to Trinidad and Tobago. And of course, once that is approved and finalized, you are going to be seeing some of these teams come into Tobago to play in other group phases, maybe later this year and also in 2025.
All right. And where can persons get tickets to the game?
Right. So at this moment, you can get tickets online at islandetickets.com, and also in Tobago, they're being sold at Jade Monkey, also at Pub House, Lowlands. You can get it at the Cachet outlets as well. So there are several outlets that you can go onto the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association Facebook page and Instagram page, where you'll see a series of outlets where tickets are being sold. And tickets will also be sold at the venue tomorrow evening. Obviously, kickoff is at 7 p.m. So we're asking the fans to come out early. Don't wait until 5 to 7 to try to get there, because we know there's going to be some traffic, and we want to feel the energy in the Dwight York Stadium from at least an hour before the game, because we're really hoping to make the French Guiana team recognize that when they're there, they're in opposition territory, and that is one of the purpose of playing at home. We need to feel that home advantage. Our boys, skipper Aubrey David and also caretaker Derek King, are really looking forward to this encounter in Tobago tomorrow night.
All right, excellent. And Mr. Alfred, tell us, you indicated that the under 14 just concluded. Tell us how that went.
It was a really wonderful experience. The turnout was excellent. Of course, Tobago had 5 youngsters in that national team. I think they all acquitted themselves really well. And it really was a wonderful experience in terms of being able to be part of the organization of this event, because that too is a learning opportunity for us. And of course, this game presents the same thing going forward, and I think it's going to be positive.
All right, excellent. And what would you say would be your expectation from Tobagonians tomorrow? Outside of coming out, you told them come out, bring the energy, especially before the game. We need to intimidate the French Guianas. But tell us exactly, what are you expecting?
Well, of course, we want a full house. We know the stadium holds just under 8,000 persons. I think if we can get maybe 7,000 persons at the venue, just to ensure that, you feel that energy, as you mentioned. And we want to also show CONCACAF that when we host games in places like Tobago, we can fill a stadium, so that they will know for future events that it's worth the while bringing football of this caliber to the Twin Island Republic, especially in Tobago. In saying that, we arrived yesterday morning, and we got a really warm reception. The team is based at the Starfish Hotel, and the reception there and the accommodation has been excellent so far. The boys will be training this morning, and also this evening the official training session takes place at the Dwight York Stadium. So it starts now. It's not just about when the opening whistle take place tomorrow night, but the game and preparation for the game is ongoing right now, and we're feeling good energy, and we want to appeal to the Tobagonians as well. And we also know that there are some fans from Trinidad coming over for tomorrow's game, so we also want the Trinidadian fans to get a feel of what it is to be in Tobago for a game of this nature. So that's what we're really asking for. Bring that 12-man support, and from our perspective, from our side of the team, we are going to give all that energy on the pitch as well.
All right, and persons can still buy tickets at the Dwight York Stadium once they get there on time.
Yes, so we anticipate a decent walk-up crowd tomorrow evening. So if you don't get the tickets at the outlets prior to that, you can show up in Bacolet, and you'll have tickets available at the venue tomorrow night.
All right, what are the tiers of tickets that are being sold?
Right, so there are 2 sections, obviously. There's the covered section that's going to be sold for $150 and $75 for kids, and the uncovered is going to be $150 for kids.
All right, well, you heard it here, guys. As you know, the game is going to be kicking off at 7 p.m. So what time are persons expected to be seated?
We want fans to show up at the venue by at least 6 p.m., 5:45 p.m. And I also want to mention as well that we spoke earlier about recognizing Tobago and the part that Tobago has to play. There will be a special presentation at halftime as well, where the TTFA, led by President Karen Edwards, they're going to recognize 4 icons of Tobago football, led by the Honorable, I would want to use the word Honorable Bertil Sinclair. He's going to be one of those persons being recognized at halftime. So we're inviting the Tobago public as well to come out and acknowledge this at halftime tomorrow in the match.
All right, so you heard it here, guys. Tomorrow, kick off at 7 p.m. Get there as early as you possibly can to support the Trinidad and Tobago boys. We're going to take a break right here, and we'll be back with a lot more conversation. See you soon.
The CONCACAF Nations League, Tuesday, 10th September. Trinidad and Tobago will face French Guiana at the Dwight York Stadium. Tobago, the Stars will be on the field. Kickoff 7 p.m. p.m. sharp. Be there to see the battle unfold. Time to represent our national pride. TNT this September. It's time to rally again. The CONCACAF Nations League